We need to go to the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. We understand that there's a press conference ongoing over that dispute over land with the University of Professional Studies, Accra, that's UPSA. We can go over now and listen to the minister.
To reclaim its lands, and therefore we deemed it proper to continue that negotiation, that contract, that agreement with it. So it had gone through the processes, and indeed we applaud this particular company for all that good work it has done for the state. You remember that this Damfa land was secured by this very company. Another one at Amahia, Damfa, they are all in one enclave. There was another one that was done at this Ofanko area, Ofanko Pokuasi area. The CSIR land was also reclaimed by this same company. They've done a lot of them. I cannot mention over here. Then the UPSA land was also part of the work was done by this same company. UPSA land, from where the technical, the training college is, all that land is state land. In 1977, the government acquired that stretch. Then in 2011, the government came back and acquired specifically where UPSA is seeking to use today. And that portion was given to family planning something. UPSA claims to have acquired this land. We went in and demanded documentation to that effect. As I talk to you now, we haven't gotten the documentation, the documents purportedly covering this very parcel in dispute. And granted that UPSA has acquired it, and he claims to have acquired it from the Lands Commission, which we do dispute because we have the file. We have gotten the file, we have seen that it is still state land, it has not gone to any state institution apart from the ministry and the Lands Commission. UPSA has been alleged that it acquired the land from a group. The statement they volunteered to the police clearly indicates that they might have acquired it. Operative word might. They might have acquired it from a group. And that particular group is not clothed with capacity to have dealt with state land. It is only the Lands Commission that is clothed with capacity to have dealt with. UPSA contends that it is government university, and therefore it can acquire that particular land, whether fair or foul. The regulator of all state land is the Lands Commission. The regulator does not know UPSA to have acquired that land, and that it has no record from the Lands Commission. Since it is a state land, it requires a lease to be engrossed between the state and UPSA, notwithstanding that it is government university. Can we, as regulators of that particular land, take the land from UPSA if indeed it had acquired it from the Lands Commission? What we are seeking to do is to straighten up the record so that no government institution can just walk out and say that this parcel belongs to government and therefore I have taken it. I'm also a government institution. Then what is the need for having the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and its agency, the Lands Commission, as a regulator? We wouldn't want to preempt what is in the offing for us as a state institution, a ministry, and the UPSA, since the matter is now a security issue which is before the national security, and that we have been invited to come on Monday the ministry will go, Lands Commission will come, and UPSA will also appear. So we didn't talk much about that one. So the meeting resolves the matter, which we hope we can go through successfully, after which we will divulge whatever happened to the press. Land title registration is another outfit that falls under our ministry, and it works successfully where one acquires a parcel from an individual or from a family or from a chief. Then you can go through the process and register it. But if it is a state land that you acquire, then you have to have a lease, after which you may decide to go to the land title registration under then PNDC law 152. One asks, when exactly is this legal demolition going to take effect? Legal demolition, but for this press conference, is already on the ground. Where you build your structure in water bodies, we have the right to demolish. Where you build without permit, not having been granted to you, not having gone through the processes from the assembly for all these permits, all technical officers to have approved of the requisite plan that you are to build, then it means that the structure you are putting in place is illegal. If you should drive from this Achimota Road leading to Legon, the back pass of it, that goes to Atomic Road, you will see that all that structures at the left, which the plans thereof had not been approved, have been pulled down recently. And they are not legal. So legally, we are pulling them down. And that is not wrong. If you build without going through the process and it is illegal and we pull it down, the law allows it. By your legal structures that you put up.
As the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, they are addressing a press conference on that land dispute that the ministry seems to have with the University of Professional Studies, Accra. Latif Idrisu is there. He'll bring you that story in a subsequent bulletin.